Greetings, Elder Blacklight. I want to take on a new topic. Uh, I want to try something that no one has tried before. It's going to be entitled "The Original Man's Community Cyberspace Think Tank." Uh, this is going to be a project that is going to be dedicated exclusively to the black man and the black woman. See, a lot of people think that some things we shouldn't let the Caucasians know what we're thinking. Well, then if that's the deal, then they say because the Caucasians don't let us know what they thinking behind closed doors. But let me say something. Behind all this time, we should know our enemy, how he thinks, and what his agenda is. If you don't know this, then you are truly deaf, dumb, and blind. Uh, Another thing, sometimes he could put a conspiracy theory on a group of people and say that they're plotting to overthrow the government in a violent manner. So I want my people to know and the government to know that uh, we're going to overthrow the government, all right, but not in a violent way. Through thinking, using our minds and our brains to overthrow this corrupt government. And this has been proven time and time again that this government and this system is corrupt. Ain't no two ways about it. And the reason why most people are scared is because they talk big. Donald Trump he tell everybody, well, if you ain't with us, you against us. And the white people tell you, well, this is our government. Yeah, it's your government. So you can have your government. Then Jesus tell us to give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and what belongs unto God to God. You know. And who's the most mightiest government of them all? See, but y'all don't believe that though. If y'all believe that, especially y'all Christians, especially and y'all Muslims too. If y'all believe that God is the most powerful government that there is, the supreme one, then you wouldn't bow down to this system right here, which y'all do. You wouldn't fall for the okie dokie. This government right here pisses in your face and calls it rain, or pisses in your face and calls it sugar. And we believe it. So just like a guy came on YouTube talking about the economy and the debt that the economy is in, and then he tried to blame it on us. He was talking about we borrow too much. Everyone borrows. The government borrows too much. And then he said, and guess what? You and I, we borrow too much. We'll see a lot of people that don't research and know their history, black and white, will say, well, that's true. I'm always borrowing. But people that know their history, you know that they they made a law to take all the gold away from the citizens. Matter of fact, if you would have caught hoarding gold, you would have been probably gone to jail. Then they replace it with paper money. But guess who's supplying the paper money? The Rothschilds and other uh, high and mighty people with lots of con in them, because they ain't nothing but con artists and gangsters. Open up the Federal Reserve and they lend money to the Congress. So the Congress is living fat off of your money that you pay taxes on. And then they send $1 billion over to Israel. Now you see I didn't include the Jews in believing in Jesus or believing in a God, supreme one, because the Jews, their philosophy is different. They got two books they go by. They got a book called the Torah. You know, I'm not gonna mention this other book because they gonna say some of the Jews gonna say, or so-called Jews gonna say, we don't believe in that. See, what I want to distinguish is some brothers say Hebrews and Jews are the same thing, but the original Jew is black. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say the Jews are the first ones to come out the caves. But Hebrews, they different. You see what I'm saying? Oh, that's because they want to say Abraham was their father. So the Jews claim to be Hebrews, and anyway, I don't want to get too much into that, but when you do your research, you'll see that the Rothschilds claim to be Jews, and they run the banking system. You say, well, remember this. Read this book called Jekyll's Island. Creature from Jekyll's Island. Read that. And you probably could go online and get it. And then that killed the Constitution right there, because the Constitution don't say nothing about a Federal Reserve Bank. It just say only Congress has the power to coin gold and silver and use that as money. So then they tax us. That's how they pay back the Federal Reserve, the money that the Federal Reserve loan Congress. Congress taxes us, and then they send a portion of that over to Israel. Now ain't that strange? Jews in control of the Federal Reserve, so-called Jews, they control the money, and then Congress take the taxes and send them over to Israel, billions of dollars. And then how can how can the black man, descendants of so-called slaves and enemy, not enemy, but prisoners of war, how can we, be borrowing what's already ours. That's our reparations. Y'all sending over to Israel. You know, how stupid do you think we are? So this is what this series is going to be about. Do critical thinking. And before I go, I want to say that I found something in the Bible says, uh, be not of this world. Be not of this world. I am not of this world. Anyway, in the next video, we're going to explore how to be in the world, but not of the world. This is Black Light. Peace, power, and soul.